back to another episode of Cyber's Xperience. This is the series that is sort of a review, but not a review because it is 100% subjective. And this episode is going to be on a game that I have been a bit obsessed with lately. Can you guess? Can you? No? Jeez, I thought my subscribers were more intelligent and they could read titles. The game we are going to be talking about today is PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. This game has been dominating Steam for the past few months, and I was very, very, debating whether or not to get it for those months. And recently, a few weeks ago, I pulled the trigger, and I have not looked back. This game is awesome. This is a strategic battle royale game, sort of like the Hunger Games. Or if you've ever played, it's made by Bluehole and this guy named PlayerUnknown, or Brendan Green, and he has developed for H1Z1 King of the Kill, and but he was not a main developer for that. Obviously, he's a main developer for this, and H1Z1 King of the Kill and this game are very similar. But this is a strategic battle royale style game. So the way it works is you by yourself with a teammate or with a group of friends drop down on an island, find loot, find guns and stuff, and then you're supposed to kill whoever you come across. And really, it's not newcomer friendly at all. Really, it is not at all newcomer friendly. Like, when I was new, I absolutely got wrecked. I remember my first video with, I was so happy that I just shot a guy with a crossbow, and my highest kill count in a game is 3, and that was achieved today when I was playing with my friend. And really, speaking of friends, this game is really way best played with friends. This game is 100% best played with friends. You can play it by yourself, but, it is such playing it with my friend who I'm playing with in this video. And sorry, I get absolutely wrecked in this video. I just did not do good. But playing with friends in this game is honestly one of the best experiences I have had in forever in gaming. And you can tell this game was designed to play with friends because you see the buggy, for example. It has a back seat for your friends to sit in and shoot people. Really, this game is designed to be played with friends. And really, if you can, playing solo is fine. But if you can find a friend to play with this, it turns the fun factor up to 11.5. So, also, really, like I said, in this game, you start out with absolutely nothing. Until you open your first loot crate, you even start out naked, which really makes me just cringe when I see it. But when you go in and loot, it's actually pretty satisfying. It's pretty satisfying, but also it's kind of unrealistic, but hey, it's a video game. And the rate that you can get killed at really makes this game less friendly to new players. I suggest looking up guides. For this game if you're new to it, because you'll need to know the tips or else you'll get absolutely wrecked. And really, when you loot stuff in this game, it can feel really satisfying if you find a good gun. But if you find, sometimes I find random ammo on the ground, and it just feels really just boring. Honestly, this game sometimes can feel a bit, weird and, some of the times you get killed feels like complete BS. Sometimes I've been at full health, gone into a building, and there's a guy with a shotgun, and he just shoots me and kills me immediately. Shotguns, to me, are OP. I don't know why. It's like they can cover the entire body, and they do a lot of damage. Really, I think... Bluehole, can you please nerf shotguns? Public service announcement. Message to Bluehole. Please nerf shotguns. Yeah, but getting killed in this game, it just sucks. You can't tell it. This game is so strategic. If you're with a friend, stay together. I cannot stress this enough. A lot of the times when I'm with my friend, he has the brilliant idea to go into a building without me, and there's a team of 2 in there, and they wreck him. Not to diss my friend, but still, stay together if you're a friend. If you're with a friend. Also, the feeling of getting a kill in this game really, to me, is pretty good. Like, I remember the first video I made in this game. It was like my second ever kill of the game, and there was an AFK guy just sitting there, and I had a crossbow. There's a lot of hate on crossbows. I personally think they're good, but I had a crossbow, and there was a AFK guy just sitting there, and I planted a crossbow bolt through the brain, and it felt awesome. Earlier today, I got one of the best feelings in this game I've ever had was one time there was these people in a car, and in a car, and they were driving up to my friend, shot my friend, and then started driving away, and I took my M16 and killed both of them. That felt awesome. But that's just the way. Like I was saying, vehicles in this game are kind of ridiculous. Like, if you go into a city, you will see block after block after block of unworking vehicles, but it really feels like a lot of vehicles that don't work, especially this one part of the map that I frequently go to. This one pickup truck, no, not pickup truck, this one Jeep really seems like it should be working, but it ain't. And I don't know, maybe it doesn't have gas, but really, it's weird how vehicles are never in like large clusters of unworking vehicles. If you want to find a working vehicle, it has to be by itself. So that's kind of weird. And the circles in this game, I'm not trying to diss on this game. I absolutely love it, okay? But the circles in this game are they can be a bit BS. I know I say this, I know I've said that a lot, but really, it's like, in my first few videos, what I suggest, when you're getting out, get somewhere in the middle of the plane's flight path over the island, but don't get directly in the middle. Get somewhere near the middle where you don't think a lot of people will be dropping, and so that you're not killed by the border. But the blue circle, when it comes in, I've had to like run for my life to try to get to the white circle and die. One time I got 3rd place in this game, and I got killed by an absolutely lethal border that like did like half my health a second. So, like, really, I don't think that these blue circles should rack up in damage so dramatically. And also, honestly, why does the red circle even exist? I have never been killed by the red circle, and I've been in the red circle many, many times. And it's really like, I don't know if this is just luck, but the bombs never hit me, and it's really just weird. And yeah, just please make the blue circle do less damage. In this game, you can switch between first and third person. Always do third person unless you're going to ADS, where you click the right mouse button once to go to your sight, because third person gives you a much wider FOV. But there's an FPP mode where you can only use first person. That is stupid. Even Bluehole admits that third person is much better, so they made a mode where you can only use first person. Please get rid of that. It's like, I know it's trying to give people more of a challenge, but it's like, it doesn't even make sense. FPP, it's like, why does this thing exist? It's a mode where you can only use first person. Wow, such a good mode. I love this game, but it has a bunch of things that like I'm being critical of it. Sorry if it seems like I'm being overcritical of this game. I completely love it. So that's basically my thoughts on the game. I'm going to give you guys a quick few tips before I round up the video. So, the first tip I have is whenever you find a new weapon, load your gun. I know this may seem weird as some guns, and in most other shooters, guns come preloaded with ammo. But in this game, it doesn't. So even if you don't think you'll use the gun soon, if you find a new gun, equip it and hit the R key just to make sure that if you have to use it, you have ammo in it. So, also, another thing you have to do is close the doors behind you. In Battlegrounds, all doors are open, doors are closed by default, and if a player sees an open door, they'll know you are in there or have recently been in there. So if you close it, it gives them, they may think that you haven't been in there, so they'll go in with their guard down. Yeah. And also, another thing is you should not pick up everything in PUBG. So obviously you find a new gun, backpack, helmet, you should pick that up. But if you have a very specific, like the stock for the micro Uzi, you should not pick that up unless you have a micro Uzi. Like, you should not carry around attachments and stuff for weapons that you will never find, or you should not do that for a very specific weapon, because that's one more inventory slot that you don't have. The next tip is find a helmet as fast as you can. A helmet is the equivalent to a get out of jail free card in Monopoly, because usually you're instant killed if you get a headshot, but if you have a level 1 or 2 helmet, then level 1 helmet, it'll break the helmet if you get a headshot. Level 2 helmet, you need 2 headshots to break the helmet, but a face shot will still kill you. Level 3 helmets can withstand face shots. The second to last tip is sound is like your number one priority in this game, because hearing people come in, they won't know. If you hear people come into your building, then you could know they're in there before they come up and kill you. Also, if you hear gunfire, then you can know to either stay away from the gunfire, or if you're good, go up and try to take them out. And my last tip is to not chase people, because if you chase someone, then all your focus is on them. So only chase them if they're close to you, because if all your focus is on them, you won't notice another player come up on you and kill you both. So that's basically this episode of Cyber's Xperience. Now, would I recommend this game? Are you kidding me? This game is amazing. Now, you have to be pretty good at shooters to play it, but I would absolutely recommend this game. It is one of the most fun games I've had in a while. Try to get a friend to buy it too, so that you can both play it. But the final verdict, this is a new segment I'm going to call Cyber's Verdict. Now, would I say this game is a yes or a no? I say that PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is a complete yes. I love this game. I would completely recommend it. Now, go buy this game. Do it. Now, hope you enjoyed this video. I know there hasn't been a Cyber's Xperience in a while, but they're going to come back. These videos are harder to produce. So, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.